Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Hi there, Gerald.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I think it enriches his experience.
Aw, so cute.
That's lovely.
Giving Gerald a little brush.
I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beef?
Alright, Gerald, have yourself some yum-yums.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news.
I like you too, Gerald.
He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, they're little cat guys with really bobby tails.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
It's okay, little cat guy. Or girl, I guess, Persephone.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Okay. What are these guys? Oh, those are the little bird guys. Okay. Dira calls.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
I enjoyed
It was
it.
wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Okay, cool.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
Sounds intriguing.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Oh, there's little baby
I wouldn't
puff
just
skeins.
anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Alright, Poppy, what are you showing us? Besides some moonstone, let's
What a weather
go.
we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you.
I always love awkward small talk like that, like, lovely weather we're having.
Don't worry, we're nearly there.
Yes, I am well aware the
It's just
weather is
ahead.
very nice. Albeit it is fall now, so it's probably kind of chilly outside.
Stand back.
Oh, it's a hippogriff. I'm gonna assume that this is Buckbeak's, like, great-great-great-great-great-grandfather.
Please meet Highwing.
Grandmother,
Isn't she just magnificent?
since Highwing is
Go
apparently
on,
a she.
Introduce yourself to her, but be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Bow. Bow again? Okay. Alright, Highwing, are we your
I don't
friend?
think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Alright, well, cool. We just made a new friend, Highwing. I think actually we unlock Highwing to like fly, or at least hippogriffs in general, because I can't show you right this second, but when we get back out to the...
So, what did you think of Highwing?
She was brilliant.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
Yeah,
That
sounds
does seem strange.
suspicious.
Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
Yeah, go for it.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, Poppy. You seem like a very nice girl. Yeah, so under here we have like the broom. There's a hippogriff, and then I don't know what that thing is. I think that's a manticore, but I don't know what those look like in like the Harry Potter lore. And they normally have like a lion head, so I don't know if that's a manticore or not, but there's definitely a hippogriff there. Oh, I did not mean to start flying. Okay, so wait, what do we have next? The Caretaker's Lunar Lament. Sure. We'll meet them on the Grand Staircase. The Caretaker was the guy, I don't know if you all remember, but we met him when we went with Natty to Hogsmeade for the first time. He like ran away and was screaming about something and was like, "Run for your lives," yada yada yada. Ooh, I see myself a page. Well, let's do this puzzle real quick. Okay, so 4 plus goat, so it starts at 0 and goes to 9. So 0, 1, 2, so 4 plus 2 makes 6 already. So the singular question mark, oh, I did not mean to start the quiz. Or the quest.
Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Okay, so that one's good. And then 5 plus 1 is 6.
Arresto momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few
Revelio.
Alright, and this one we need 5, which is the little hairy spider guy right there. Where's the... It's down below us.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I
Alright, set this to hairy spider guy. I know it's not a spider, but I don't know what else to call it. There we go. Problem solved. Alright, cool.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Goodwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Very low res, day to night. Oh, glowy boy. I've seen these guys around before.
Me for a moment. See if you can remove the moon from the statue. Oh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade.
Alright, 1 second, Mr. Moon, sorry. I wanted to see what these knew. So we need to grow and harvest a fluxweed and acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. Okay. and practice flying near the spires and the Keen Bridge Tower. So Arresto Momentum and Flipendo. Alright. I did learn a couple of spells off camera just because not much really happened. I learned Descendo, which you can like slam someone into the ground as you see there. I learned Wingardium Leviosa, which is just an upgraded version of Levioso where you can like move around stuff, versus Levioso, it just sits in place. And then I learned Glacius, so you can freeze stuff now.
Trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes. Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Okay, happy to help.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
You're very welcome. I mean, just putting it out there, you could, like, expressly state that I have permission to be here so that way I don't get in trouble, but we can sneak around too. That works also. I mean, it's not like you're faculty or anything and could explain why I'm in the faculty tower.
Alohomora.
Alohomora. I thought it was Alahomora. What the heck is this? Oh. Is it going to be a minigame every time I do this spell? Because I've seen so many locks. That is a lot of...
Remember, use a disillusionment.
It's going to be a lot of hiding.
Eyes on you. This is a restricted area.
Or hiding.
Hello,
That's what he's talking about. That's going to be a lot of doing the minigame. Yep. Okay, well, this is my life now, I guess. Mr. Moon there, he said that it was Alahomora, but I've heard so many people in the game call it Alohomora, and it's like, that is not right. Dear Mirabelle, my dear Dot has been asking after you. Perhaps I can convince her to stop in for a butterbeer or two if you were to join us. It's been far too long. When you do manage to come by, I wonder if you'd be able to part with a few of your plants. The more fragrant ones. Ever since the troll attack, customers have been complaining about the smell of, believe it or not, old socks. Nothing I've tried seems to cover the stench. Hoping to see you soon, with or without the plants. Your friend, Sorona. Sirona's the one that runs the
Revelio.
3 broomsticks. All right. Wait, what was that whispering? Was that one of the Demiguises? Oh, I swore I heard whispering in there, but... Oh, little honey badger. Must be a Hufflepuff.
Revelio.
Another note. Professor Fig, I am in receipt of your most recent owl. Apologies for the delay in my response. I am still receiving a good deal of correspondence regarding the introduction of the not-so-recent stooging penalty in Quidditch, which, in my humble opinion, has brought the game into the modern age. Astonishing, frankly, how many spectators want nothing less than seeing Quidditch keepers flattened entirely. As to the topic of your recent letter, we at the Ministry assure you that any and all potential threats to wizardkind are taken quite seriously. I have made note of your concerns, and in as much as time allows, the Department of Magical Law Enforcement will ensure that the matter is looked into, schedule permitting. We value the opinions of esteemed wizards such as yourself, and you may rest assured that we have matters well in hand. Should you wish, I can have my secretary secure seats for yourself and a guest in this year's Quidditch final. I think you'd be delighted to see the results of a well-run and efficient government. Warmest regards, Ferris Spavin, Minister for Magic. Well, that is a fancy way to say we're not going to do jack diddly about the goblin problem. Casting Revelio reveals authority figures and enemy locations, allowing you to scout ahead and remain undetected. Okay, so I'm guessing there's enemies ahead. Reminder to staff, the Hogwarts house elves do an exceptional job of keeping the castle in order. They are seldom unprepared for any number of items that they might encounter each day. However, only the other day, an unexpected stash of wizarding crackers went off from behind a cushion. The cacophony was most untoward, engulfing one poor elf in blue smoke and giving those of us nearby an abominable ringing in our ears for the rest of the day. I expect that the culprit was Peeves. Please keep an eye out and be careful. Matilda Weasley, Deputy Headmistress.
Revelio.
I love how you just kind of whisper, shout the spells. Hey, we got a Daedalian key. Think this was the one downstairs, or... Oh, okay. I thought it was starting to go upstairs. Alright, let's give this guy a good smack. Alright, buddy. Go on ahead and jump across. There we go. House crest. Or house token, rather. Okay, so we have a prefect here, it looks like. Can I do Petrificus? No. I guess probably not a good idea to be murdering off the prefects. Might get us in a bit of trouble. Ooh, there's that one. Ooh, there we go. Alright, what do we have in here? Another note. Lots of reading in here. My darling Abraham, you would be overjoyed to know that the local children have taken to playing gobstones in the street just outside of your study window. They're quite charming, I must say. I noticed the youngest was without her own set of gobstones, so I lent her one of yours. I knew you wouldn't mind. I do hope things are going well at the castle. I'm relieved that you arrived safely. Dreadful story about that gentleman from the ministry. Was he really traveling with Eleazar and a student? Simply dreadful. Do write when you have a moment. I'm most eager to hear stories of this year's Summoner's Court participants. Your students so adore you, my dear, with love, M. I think this is the Charms Professor.
Revelio.
He's got a pot of gold. Alright, let's give this a go. Oh, don't notice me. Alright, what are we working with? 3 plus 2 makes 5, so we need 9, which is that guy. Oh, don't notice me. Don't notice me. Keep your back to me. Okay, where is the dual one? So it's... that one, and then 8, which is that one plus 5, makes 13, so... there we go. Easy peasy. Unlocked footstools for the Room of Requirement, a very necessary piece of equipment, those footstools. How am I going to kick my feet up after a long day of murdering goblins? Alright. Sneak past this guy.
Revenue.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Oh, it's the headmaster and the deputy
We're
headmistress.
raising a generation of coddle cave.
Can I... so I've noticed the size of the
It's still early. Perhaps
lock determines what level it is, so
You
I'm
see
not
that
going to be able to
every year,
get that
Matilda.
anyways. However, there is a thing there. So I wonder if they'll leave. Ooh. Don't mind if I yes. Oh, nothing to see here. Ooh, they're leaving.
Revelio.
Don't mind me. Jewel-encrusted tortoise shell. That is a fancy tortoise shell. Many assume this to be the shell of a fire crab native to Fiji. However, those in the know swear it's a bejeweled tortoise shell created by a mad wizard near Versailles. When his chateau was overrun by nifflers, the dazzling shell was carried off to be discovered years later by a Hogwarts professor on holiday in the Ardennes. So yeah, level 3 lock, big lock. I leveled up again. I actually was meaning to, under talents. I know I'm not using Petrificus Totalis right now, but having an area of effect for it, that seems pretty handy for like stealth missions.
Revelio.
Alright. Don't mind me, just... This prefect is like, what on earth is going on? Boris the Bewildered. This statue of a lost-looking wizard known as Boris the Bewildered has perplexed students for ages. Is he coming or going? Is he at the beginning of a journey or the end? Perhaps we shall never know. I mean, yeah, valid question. Oh, don't mind me, sir. Nothing to see here.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
All right.
Revenue.
Hello, another lock. I'm not gonna lie, the mini game here is gonna get a little tiring after a while.
I'm a prefect too, you twit. That's it. 50 house points. You know you can't do that.
Alright, got ourselves a moon here. Oh, they're on the move. Hopefully not doing like a pincer maneuver. Prefect's bathroom. The prefect's bathroom features a swimming pool-sized bathtub that can be filled with enchanted soap and colorful bubbles, as well as a beautiful painted mural depicting a mermaid. Oh, okay, yeah, they're catching up with me. Alright. Next one says that it's upstairs.
Your field guide. I
Revelio.
Unicorn Fountain. The majestic Unicorn Fountain gives an air of serenity and calm to the hospital wing at Hogwarts.
No. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff.
Don't mind that. Alright, I need them to stop looking around so I can actually exit the room.
Oh, I suppose I should play his in the next match, if there ever is one.
Oh, sorry, nothing to see here. So that document was talking about like why they canceled Quidditch this season. It's all basically redacted, but it sounds like Professor Black was just looking for an excuse to cancel it because
Revelio.
As far as I can tell, the nurse thought that it wasn't a big enough injury to warrant canceling everything. Alright, I'm gonna try and sneak by this guy. Oh, the Daedalian key here. Off this way. Is it this one right here, I'm assuming? Yeah. Alright, we'll give him a little slap. And... no? Okay, he's just teasing us at this point. Alright. We've gotten 2 more house tokens up here alone. Okay, so...
Revelio.
got ourselves a chest over here.
Aloha Mora.
I haven't gone shopping in a while. I'm wondering how full my gear slots are starting to get. Not seeing it move. Oh, well, there we go. Alright, perfect. Tattersall vest school uniform. Oh, it's one of those dragon things. This one is the... I think this is the ranged fire one, yeah. There we go.
Revelio.
Does this staircase just lead back up, or does it actually go somewhere? Oh, there's one going down. Okay, that just leads up to... that was the nurse area over there. Oh, never mind. Not allowed to go over here. Let's put this back on so that way... Okay, I take it back. We're apparently not allowed to explore the clock tower right now. That's fine. Alright, sneak past this prefect. And I guess we just sprint on out of here.
Revelio.
Oh, prefect is hanging out here. Don't mind us, Mr. Prefect. Or the sound of running feet. Alright, Mr. Moon.
Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
Yeah, sure.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Okay. I'll keep looking. How many statues are there, or what will I get for helping you further?
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
And what will I
You
get?
mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahamora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Okay, cool.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that.
Alright, yeah,
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
yeah, if there's anything that's kind of been holding us back exploration-wise, it's definitely been, there are locks literally on everything. Grow and harvest fluxweed, practice flying. We can do this stuff real quick. If I go back to the room of requirement, I haven't, like, super built the place up. I mean, I haven't really built it up at all, but... Oh, I forgot. Let's... All these carpets I made, they just look ridiculous. Let's get rid of those. But yeah, down here I made like a teensy little growing area. We can collect up everything. Get that mandrake. We'll need that for Professor Garlic's stuff. And then there's the fluxweed. So we need to acquire all 3 combat plants. We have all 3, so now we just need to use them. We can do that. A good place to fight people. Like, I always know that there's people here. So, we will go to Rookwood Castle. Rookwood's the professor from the map room.
Ha! Another pitiful bit.
Okay, let's use the mandrake first.
You'd be
cool.
better suited for gardening than for battle.
Okay, we need to equip...
I won't rest until you let Nora
That didn't hurt. He died as I used Glacius.
What's this? Got your gun.
Stop it! Glacius.
There we go.
Stupid it down longer than necessary.
That's the best you can do.
Okay, let's get some damage spells in here so that way I can actually, like, start killing people.
Incendio. Revelio. Confringo.
I will make you pay.
Alright, there we go.
Protego. Revelio.
Wrong button. Grab up this real quick. Okay, so it wants us to return to Professor Garlic. Not quite ready for that. Where does she want us to fly around at? Up here. Okay. What does practice flying entail? Well, I mean, I guess we'll find out. Practice flying. Okay, I'm seeing rings. This reminds me, I need to actually go and I've been sitting on it for a long time, but there's like a way to get speed upgrades for the Quidditch, for the broomstick. Alright, grab up these guys. Boom, there we go. And where is the next one? Down here? Alright, same deal. We'll just pop some balloons, and then we can learn both of these spells. And then I think maybe we'll end the episode with...
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Time trial, I think it is. Oh, I didn't realize you could stay on your broom. When fast traveling, I mean. Obviously you can stay on your broom, but... Well, this is kind of a twofer of sorts. I'm both, you know, learning towards the new spell, but it also counts towards the challenge for popping balloons, which, you know, is just something going on. Alright, so... quests. Well, actually, I know exactly where I'm going. Hogwarts. We are going to be going to the flying class lawn. And then I don't remember what spells they're actually teaching us. One of them was Arresto Momentum, I think. Let me double check. Flipendo and Arresto Momentum. So this is the one that like stops time, and this is the one that I don't remember what it does. It slows objects and enemies, yep, and flip stuff. Okay, so it just makes it spin around a bunch. Cool, well. Professor Kagawa.
Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignments all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop Quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Ooh. All right, and there we go. Arresto Momentum. Who knew learning magic was this easy? All right. Let us try it out on... Slows the motion of enemies and objects. The larger the target, the less effect the spell will have on it. Alright, well this is a very tiny object, so... Alright, we learned that. Now we will head on over to the greenhouses, so that way Professor Garlick can teach us how to flip people head over tail.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Alright. Professor Garlick, you in here? Question mark? Where are we actually meeting Professor Garlick? Oh, other greenhouse. Hello there, Professor.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
You bet.
You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Well, I don't have any colleagues in that sense, at least.
Look at that. You're a natural.
Yeah, cool. So just flip some. I want to see.
Flipendo.
So you could do Flipendo, Descendo, break somebody's legs. The knockback Jinx Flipendo like Accio is a force spell capable of dispelling violet shield charms by flipping targets upside down. Yeah, all of the purple spells do the, purple ones. What am I doing? I still want Hogwarts. And we will travel over here. So there's like a challenge, I believe. We picked up the quest a while ago, or I can't even remember if I did it on camera or not. But we were told essentially to go and do like a time trial by a shopkeep, and he said that he could upgrade our broom if we got a good score. So we'll give it a go.
Hey you, Gryffindor.
Oop, overshot it a little bit. Hey there.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton?
She seems kind of nasty, so let's be nasty back. You sound
Think
jealous.
Someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Yeah, let's go.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Oh. Some big talk coming from Miss Reyes here. Alright, if we keep hitting these bubbles, we never have to stop boosting. So I guess just always make sure to hit the bubbles. Oh, we're doing really good. We're at 30 seconds and we have to beat 220. Oh yeah, we got this.
Made it.
Morg Spell Pants is having himself a whale of a time. The best time is really 220. This is not saying the people around are really slow, but they ain't fast, that's for sure. Yeah, I almost beat the best time by a full minute.
Did anyone else see that?
Did anyone else see that? I mean, I would hope so. Otherwise, they might say I was cheating or something.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Okay.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke, whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Okay. Return to the podium to challenge other racers and advance your way through the ranks of the leaderboard. Oh, I got second place. I lost by 0.37 seconds to Ruby Wheel. I mean, I absolutely crushed Imelda, but wow, 0.37 seconds off of Ruby's time. I see how it is, Ruby. Okay, let's go check in on Mr. Albie.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Alright. And in
here...
here...
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Alright, well, can't wait to hear more.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed.
Alright, cool. Well, with that, I think we are going to go ahead and call it there. So, hopefully we should be getting a speed upgrade for our broom soon. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time for some more Hogwarts Legacy. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.
Hello again. I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
Okay. I was literally just here. Okay, we're actually going to go just for another minute.
I truly appreciate all of your help.
Alright,
Thanks for
broom
stopping
upgrade.
By. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Irondale that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Yeah, I'll help.
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for broom flight.
Alright, there we go.
Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Alright, have a good one, everybody. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.